Welcome back, folks. It's been a while, but today I got a new product sent to me to test out. This is the Dovo 3-plane laser level. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the details and specs that come on this. And on the back here, it gives us some of the specifications that come on this particular laser level. This is a Class 2 laser, and it does put out a green laser beam. Not only that, this has a 66-foot range. So if you're going to be working inside, this is going to be pretty much ideal. Now this does have a claimed accuracy of plus or minus 2 millimeters. And it also has a self-leveling feature that is plus or minus 4 degrees. Now this does come with a 2600 milliamp battery, which sounds like a pretty big battery to power a laser. So I think you're going to get a lot of runtime out of this, which would be extra nice. Let's go ahead and let's open this up to see what all comes with this laser level. Let's go ahead and get the box open here. And it does come with a very nice case. Really nice padding on the inside to protect this laser level really well. Looks like down here you're going to get a pretty big manual. Looks like it's going to be 11 pages in whatever language you choose. This is the laser level itself. So this thing looks pretty beefy. Right down here is your charge port, and it does look like it's using a USB-C port, so that should be pretty nice and easy to get a replacement if you ever have any issues with that charging cable. Then up top, we're going to have a few little buttons that we'll go over here in just a little bit that will actually be used whenever you're using this laser level. And then down here, you do have a lock and unlock. Whenever you unlock it, you can actually see that the lasers will move around and be free to actually self-level. And then whenever you go to lock this, all the laser heads seem to recenter inside their little box. So it should keep it nice and stable. Now this does have the tripod mount down here, which is going to be really handy. And then also this is where you're going to be putting your batteries. That's another nice thing about this. It doesn't require a extension cord, because it just uses rechargeable batteries that will pop right in there. Now this does come with 2 batteries, which is really nice, and both batteries are the 2600 milliamp size, so you should be able to get a lot of runtime. And if you do run out of power in one, you can just simply pop in the extra one. And then here it's an external charger, which is really nice. You don't actually have to charge the battery in the unit. You can charge one while you're using the unit still, so you would never have to worry about running out of batteries. All right, so I've got the laser level set up here in a small room in my house. Sorry if it's a little bit echoey. This room is pretty small, but I wanted to show you guys exactly how quickly and easily you can use this. Currently right now I have all the lasers running. As you can see, there's lasers running all the way up to the ceiling, across the wall, and then down on the ground. So there are 2 vertical and 1 horizontal laser beam. If you want to turn the horizontal off, you just simply hit the H button and you can see it shut off. If you want to turn off the vertical, you just hit the V button. And then if you want to turn on one of the vertical, you just hit it once. If you hit the button again, it'll turn off the one that just turned on and turn on a different vertical laser. And then if you hit it one more time, you're going to get 2 vertical lasers. And then if you hit the H, you'll be running all 3 of your lasers. Now at this particular point, these are all self-leveling. It's in the unlock mode. But you can see this has some limitations. Once you get past a certain plane, it will start flashing, letting you know that it's too far out of level to be able to self-level. So you just simply need to adjust, and then it can self-level. And if you look inside here, you can actually see the little laser mirrors that will actually pivot inside these little casings right here. So it's pretty cool how this thing actually works. It's super simple. Now you can put this on a lock mode by just simply doing that. And you can run the lasers in the lock mode. You just simply have to put it on lock, and then you have to hold down the power button. And this will allow you to do just run a laser across your wall, not being self-leveled. So you'd want to make sure that you level this yourself if that was your intent. But then you can just simply hit the power button again and it'll shut off. Let's go back to self-leveling mode. And we are on self-leveling mode now. You can hit this button, which is the power button, and the pulse button. Whenever you're on self-leveling mode, you can hit that. You can see the indicator light right here. That means that it's in the pulse mode. This is if you want to use a receiver unit. This does not come with a receiver unit. So if you want something like that, you will have to pick it up later. Now, I believe it runs off of a 10 hertz receiver. So that's something to consider if that is a thing that you are interested in doing. Now you do have multiple different mounts that you can actually use, and let me show you those real quick. Now this is the little mount that comes with it, and it's pretty universal. This portion right here can move up and down, so if you don't have it positioned just quite right where it's at, you can do these minor adjustments with it. The laser level will sit up top on this piece right here. It also has some magnets on the back, so if you have something metal that you want to stick this onto, you can do that with these magnets, which makes it really nice. And it does have a large tripod style mount, and then also there's a couple little hook mounts that are pretty nice. This little mount right here will allow you to hook it onto something like an edge of a counter or something like that. You also have a keyhole right here. So if you have a nail or a screw that you wanted to basically mount onto a wall, you could easily just attach it to that keyhole right there. And then this one's actually pretty unique. If you have a piece of plywood or an edge of a table that's really thin, you can actually mount this on there, screw these down, and it'll hold it in place. And then you can simply lock it like that, and then your laser level will be locked to whatever piece of wood that you put that on. So really cool, super versatile mounting system. It doesn't come with a tripod, so you'll have to pick one of those up. I think that's probably the way most people are going to be using this. So you may want to consider a tripod. I'll put a link to this tripod. It's really nice. It goes up to, I think, like 76 inches, which is a really tall tripod and would be absolutely perfect for something like this. And there you go. That's the Duvo 3-plane laser level. This is a pretty nice product for the price. If you are in need of a 3-plane laser level, this is definitely one that you should consider. And if you guys are interested, I'll put some links below to this particular model. That way, if you want to take a little bit closer look or you want to pick one up for yourself, you can go ahead and do that. But as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.